The deadly king cobra is a big, venomous snake native to Asia. Because it can kill and consume cobras, it is known as the king cobra. If you want answers to these questions and more, have you ever seen a king cobra fight a python? Do you think a king cobra can swallow a python whole? Keep watching, because we're getting started. In this video, a cobra attacks a monitor lizard in the middle of a road, and the snake is biting the reptile, which wants nothing to do with it. I'm thinking that the lizard is immune to the snake's venom because he is still moving forward without a problem, but I'm no snake expert. So, perhaps, the venom takes some time to take effect on such large lizards, or the snake could not inject its venom just yet. The lizard in this video defends itself well, but it doesn't stop the king cobra from striking the reptile several times and injecting its lethal venom into it. We don't see the outcome of this fight, but I'm putting my money on the snake. Even though this yellow monitor lizard tries to make a run for it, the cobra is all over it and easily prevents the lizard from escaping, grabbing it by the head to swallow it whole. This king cobra attacks a monitor lizard and injects its venom into it before swallowing it whole, beginning with the lizard's head. It's a chubby lizard, but it's no problem for the snake. The bigger, the better. Squirrel colonies usually work together to fend off predators, but this female has decided to go at it alone. She fluffs her tail to appear bigger, distracts the cobra, and shields her body from the snake's strikes. Sharp teeth deliver a quick bite to its tail. The cobra's strike could kill her. Drop for drop, the Cape Cobra's venom is thought to be more deadly than that of the black mamba. The squirrel is battling out of her league. Her cocky confidence takes a hit as she's struck, but it's just a blade of grass. It's a reality check. She needs to back down. The action has caught the attention of a far meaner neighbor. In seconds, the squirrel's gone from snake killer to scaredy cat. She's bitten off more than she could chew, but lucky for her, this yellow mongoose is the resident cobra hitman. It's game on. Snakes to the mongoose are like peanuts to the squirrel. Guts of steel make him the perfect housemate, but he's not a freeloader. He's a colony security system specializing in deadly intruders. The cobra's speedy defense strike is its trump card, the only thing that'll keep him alive. They are each other's prey, but they are also each other's deadliest opponents. The mongoose circles, looking for a weakness in the cobra's defense. A quick strike needs a Matrix-style getaway, and it's a battle of speed. The cobra tries intimidation, but it's not enough. They know that if either of them turns their back, they're a goner. They size up their weapons and punches fly. The cobra delivers its winning blow, and he's been spared from becoming mongoose dinner. The mongoose is immune to a certain quantity of the cobra's venom, but right now, he's not hungry enough to push those limits. After a lone female squirrel approaches a cobra from behind, a snake bite causes her to retreat from battle. But soon, a yellow mongoose steps up and tries to finish the battle with this highly venomous cobra. Mongooses and snakes are each other's deadliest opponents. When they face off, the outcome is utterly unpredictable. This pet mongoose discovers and challenges a Cape Cobra in his home. Because the mongoose is a snake killer, the cobra should flee as soon as possible. The only issue is it must first get past the mongoose. As soon as it gets outside, the cobra flees and heads for the open field, but the mongoose pursues it and tries to outwit it. The dusty plain of southern India is the venue for one of nature's most astonishing hunts. It's the face-off between a 7-foot cobra and a mongoose. Cobras are normally shy, but when they are threatened, they can become extremely aggressive. The Indian gray mongoose may not look like much competition, but it's quite the predator with lightning-fast reflexes and thick hide. The snake tries to warn the mongoose, making use of that famous hood and raspy hiss, but the mongoose couldn't care less, so the cobra strikes and strikes and strikes, but misses every time. After letting the snake do its thing, it's the mongoose's turn, and he doesn't miss. One strike is all it takes for the little guy, and he will be having sauteed snake tonight. The cobra in this video is aggressive and strikes the mongoose several times, but the mongoose is quick and avoids being bitten. The mongoose is normally confident when approaching a cobra and is very careful and smart, so the snake cannot make contact. Mongooses don't win all their fights against snakes, but they are successful often, just as in this video. This extraordinary battle to the death took place on the front lawn of the person recording the video. He used a mobile phone to record it, and even though the quality isn't great, it still gives one an idea of what happens in nature. These things happen so unexpectedly and can be over before you blinked. a cobra can be seen dragging a small puppy out of a shed, while another puppy looks dead, having already tasted the snake's wrath. An adult dog comes to the puppy's rescue, probably the mom, but she's cautious and hesitant. The poor puppy that's still alive struggles to get away, but when the snake's venom takes effect, it crumbles. It's a sad scene, and once again, who films stuff like this? The puppy in this video was lucky to escape an attack from a carpet python in the backyard of the people filming this video. The almost 9-week-old pup had taken itself out to go to the toilet and then had a little play in the garden before he was attacked by a snake sitting under a bush. It quickly wrapped itself around him and his puppy cries alerted his owners. It was a confronting scene to find the snake completely wrapped around their puppy as he yelped for help. In that first moment, they used a cardboard Christmas wrap roll to try and knock the snake off him, but they quickly realized it was useless and would need to pull the snake off by hand. The carpet python was reluctant to let go of the puppy. The dog was eventually saved and had minimal injuries. After a snake grabs a small dog, all his friends chip in to save the canine by pulling on the snake and eventually freeing their friend. I honestly must say that these dogs deserve a trophy for being so dedicated to their friend and never giving up, working as a team until the end. In pursuit of a rat, the Indian cobra sometimes seems to be following an adage: never give up, never give in. The snake searches for rats hiding in this old barn, and this serpentine wants some, if not all the spoils for himself. When the cobra spreads his hood and his shadow reflects on the wall, it reminds me of those 1950s mystery thrillers. Then the snake strikes the rat and bingo, the mission is accomplished. In the reptile house at a zoo, a king cobra had just finished eating one rat, with the rat's tail seen sticking out of the snake's mouth, when the man filming this video first saw it and began recording. The white rat you see the snake eating in the video is the second rat he gobbles up, which is part of his afternoon snack. A king cobra latches onto a rat in this video and slowly drags it back into its lair to consume it. It was an easy kill for the reptile. Snake cannibalism is more common than you may think, and certain snakes, such as the king cobra and the king snake, are snake hunting specialists, as you could see in this video when a king cobra attacks and eats a black mamba. In this video, a large king cobra flanks a black mamba and clamps its jaws on the enemy. The pain of the black mamba is evident as the cobra applies pressure before it swallows his opponent whole. The hen in this video risks her life to protect her chicks against a vicious and venomous cobra. She stands her ground and covers her chicks so the snake can't get to them. The cobra lunges at the hen to strike her several times over, but always misses. This hen is impressive. Hens are extremely protective mothers, even if it means risking their lives to fight off dangerous snakes like the one in this video. Look how this hen protects her chicks from the aggressive cobra. The hen steers her chicks away from the dangerous reptile while fending off the snake. It remains between the snake and the chicks to prevent the snake from approaching them. The snake gets close to the chicks, but instead of snatching one, he slithers up a wall. All the chicks run to mom and hide behind her while she makes sure they are safe from the snake. Look at how this hen protects her chicks from a hungry cobra. The hen steers her chicks away from the dangerous reptile while fending off the snake. It remains between the snake and the chicks to prevent the snake from approaching them. The snake finds out that this mama is not to be trifled with. In our thumbnail, we could see a king cobra crushing the head of another snake. Along with king snakes, king cobras are snake specialists and will eat other snakes regularly. The rat snake may look like it's related to the king cobra, but the cobra prefers to think of the rat snake as lunch, so it doesn't waste time grabbing one in this video and swallowing it whole. The king cobra in this video is about to eat. He sunk his teeth into an ambushed rat snake, shot a dose of neurotoxin into it, and is now about to swallow it whole. You have been warned. The man filming this video tracks this 4-meter king cobra every day. He hadn't eaten in nearly a month, so in the last 3 days had been hunting for his next meal. One afternoon, the king cobra puts his head into a burrow and he appeared to have caught something. The king cobra tried to pull its prey out of the burrow, but the other snakes seemed to be putting up quite a fight. After 1 hour, the king cobra started overpowering its prey and began inching backwards. Like crocodiles, king cobras sometimes roll to subdue their prey. Finally, he reached the surface and in his mouth, the head of a spectacled cobra. The other cobra was very much alive and desperately trying to escape.